Passing the torch. The French and German leaders welcomed students from both countries to preach the Franco-German gospel, one of cooperation between governments and exchanges and understanding between the people. Workers added new seats for a joint Franco-German session of parliament, a symbol of a courageous pledge made 50 years ago. At the time, French President Charles de Gaulle and German Chancellor Konrad Adenauer were doing something breathtaking. Their countries had gone to war 3 times over 7 decades, including in 2 world wars, leaving 70 million people dead, mostly civilians.
Es lebe Deutschland! Es lebe die deutsch-französische Freundschaft!
Their treaty called for better understanding between the people of France and Germany, but also regular talks between the French and German leaders on all policies. It's something that has worked not despite, but because of their differences.
Economic policy and defense policy or in energy policies, they have very different approaches. And if they come together and discuss and try to find a solution, it's often a compromise for all the other European countries as well. That's why this cooperation between the 2 countries is so important.
The Franco-German couple is an evolving marriage at the heart of the European Union. In the 80s, Helmut Kohl and François Mitterrand were the main drivers behind the single currency, the euro. The couple was later composed of Angela Merkel and Nicolas Sarkozy, who tussled over how to deal with the sovereign debt crisis. A tussling which resumed with the current president, François Hollande. But in the end, the breakthroughs in the crisis have all been built on Franco-German compromise. Critics have wondered if the Franco-German couple hasn't run out of steam, or whether Germany hasn't become the dominant partner because Merkel seems to be calling all of the shots in the Eurozone crisis. But defenders of the Franco-German relationship point out that all couples have their ups and downs, and all partners have their strengths or weaknesses. What's important is that talking to each other and understanding each other's differences can lead to a political whole that is greater than its parts. Whoever's right, with all the festivities planned in Berlin this week, the 2 partners are respecting this truism. If you want your marriage to last, best not to forget your anniversary. Nick Spicer, Al Jazeera, Berlin.